Vinyl Scratch lifted her head up. Octavia was looking straight at her.
Oh, Vinyl, were you really up all night working on a song again?
She asked.
I'm sorry, Octavia. It's been a while since I made a song. I just want it to be perfect.
Vinyl apologized.
It's fine. Just take it easy.
Octavia walked out the door. Exhausted. She'd been working on a new song, different from her others. She wanted something different. So she used new and unique sounds that no one pony else had used before. Vinyl felt like she finally finished her perfect song. She grabbed the record and ran out the door.
Every pony will love this new song!
She cheered excitedly. Vinyl was so excited she wanted to share it with every pony in Ponyville right away. Vinyl was sure to make plenty of copies so every pony could hear it whenever they wanted to. Before she left the house, she was sure to leave one of the records there with a note for Octavia. She wanted her best friend to hear her new work of art first. Vinyl ran around Ponyville, giving the record to every pony. Vinyl didn't want to make ponies pay for it. She just wanted to share it with every pony. Once she was done, she quickly ran home to see Octavia.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Octavia's face when she hears my new song. I just know she'll love it.
Vinyl ran as fast as her hooves would take her. Once she got home, she excitedly opened the door.
Hey, Octavia, I'm home. Did you like my new...
Vinyl stopped. She stared into her house. Octavia was next to the record player. Octavia's eyes were streaming blood down her own face. Her eyes were completely black. Blood covered the room, and on the wall written in blood were the words, "The song calls my name. Now listen to my song." Vinyl was horrified.
Octavia! Octavia! Are you okay?
She ran up to her friend. She tried waking her friend, but she shook her and yelled her name over and over. Nothing worked. Vinyl burst into tears and ran out of her house.
Help! Some pony help! My friend Octavia!
Vinyl had no idea what to do. She ran to Princess Twilight's castle. Twilight Sparkle had to know what to do.
Princess Twilight! Princess Twilight!
She yelled and knocked on the door. No pony was answering. Vinyl waited until she lost her patience. Vinyl ran into the castle.
Twilight! Twilight!
She screamed. She ran through the castle's hallways. She stopped when she found one of the doors covered in blood.
Twilight?
She whimpered. Vinyl slowly opened the door. She gasped when she saw the scene. Princess Twilight looked exactly like Octavia. Her eyes were black, with blood streaming down her face. The same writing in blood was on the castle walls. The song calls my name. Listen to my song. Vinyl ran outside. She cried. She whimpered quietly.
Did I cause this?
Vinyl ran house to house. She ran into the same horrific scene in every single house. Each one of the houses had the record Vinyl gave to them. She cried when she discovered not a single pony in Ponyville survived her song.
It's my fault.
She cried. She then heard the painful screech again. This time it lasted about 30 seconds. After the screech, she saw a figure of shadow flying in the sky. The shadow landed in front of Vinyl. It was Princess Luna.
Princess Luna!
Cried Vinyl. Princess Luna said nothing. She stared straight into Vinyl's eyes. Princess Luna then burst into a screaming fit.
Princess Luna!
Screamed Vinyl. The princess continued to scream. Her eyes rolled back. Blood began to run down her cheeks as they slowly turned black. The screaming continued. Vinyl watched in horror as the princess finally collapsed. Vinyl Scratch burst into tears. Vinyl was but the only pony left in Ponyville because of her own song. She slowly walked home, hanging her head down low as she walked. Once she arrived, she saw poor Octavia's body lying there.
Sorry, my friend.
Vinyl Scratch put her. Vinyl Scratch replayed her song.
I must suffer the same way as everybody else.
The song began. It started off with a slow beat that sounded nice for but 25 seconds. The song slowly faded into a screech. It then burst into a loud screech for but 15 seconds. It then played a sweet tune from the beginning, in a broken yet sinister way. She could hear light screeching behind the song. The screech then turned high-pitched for but 11 seconds. Pitch went high and low, almost sounding like screams. It played one last high pitch for but 10 seconds. Vinyl screamed as her eyes began to bleed. She ripped off her horn from her head and stabbed herself in the chest with her own horn. She used the blood to write on the wall. The song calls my name. Listen to my song. With her bleeding eyes slowly